Hey, beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. I guess you can call it a podcast. And we're here today to talk about the Derricos. And yes, I am very late. It's fine. Uh, Maybe it's not fine, but it's okay. All right, so apparently this is season 3, episode 11, and it is called The Good Fight. Let's get into it. Oh no, guys. Oh no. This is the one where the kids doing all this singing. Is that what this is? Freak, I want to just fast forward it. I'm not. I'm gonna stick in there with y'all. But yeah, kids are singing basically. All right, so the kids want to make an album. Yay, us. And we learned that Karen can't sing. One of the kids gave her like a 9.5, I guess, because I think it's a girl. I think she just loves her. And the other one gave her like a 2, whatever. Then we see that the oldest one is studying for her driver's license test. And the mom is like, oh, it'll be so exciting when she starts driving. I'm like, yeah, because then she can start chauffeuring all y'all kids around. Listen, you can't tell me no different. That's what's gonna happen. And listen, the oldest child will be happy with it at first, but then she gonna get tired of that. Okay, we then see Gigi, and she says she hasn't really been over because she hasn't really been feeling well. She don't have a whole lot of energy, and she said on this day her energy level is up, so she, wants to go over. So Dion is talking to her and asking her about, seeing a specialist, and apparently the last time she had an oncologist, it didn't work out well. She felt like it was more about her disease than her. And she's like, I'm not my disease. I have a disease, but I'm a person first. So, yeah, I mean, I get it. She wants to, I guess he was saying in the beginning, try alternative medicine and stuff. Like, she is not with the chemo and everything. She didn't like what it did to her. And he's trying to convince her that, she needs it. Dang, y'all, I said we needed some drama, but not all this. Like, we don't want it at the expense of Gigi. So, yeah, very sad moment with her, explaining why she don't want chemo and what happened to her. And, she starts crying, saying all those kids up there, she want to see them grow up. So she's crying. Of course, Dion's crying. Yeah, it's a very sad moment. Like, I hate thinking of that. It's very sad. All right, they took the kids to some kind of singing studio. Let's move on. Okay, so mom comes through the door and she's telling everybody, listen, we just got to rally around her with love. And I knew she was lying. I knew she was playing. And Gigi and the dad also was thinking maybe she's playing too. And like, I hope she playing. But, she played it off real well. And then when Darian came in, I could tell they was lying because she must not be a really good liar. Y'all, my baby's not a good liar at all. My baby, my brother, well, he probably is a good liar to somebody, but I always know when he lying because he smiled. Like if you just press him on it, and my baby too, like you just be like, for real, or you ask him again or whatever, and you just keep staring dead in their face and their eyes, and then they'll start smiling. But yeah, so she must be like that too because she didn't want to turn around at first, and she tried to be sad, but she started smiling. So yay, she got her license. Good for her. How adorable. So two of the little guys in the confessional was saying how she came in and she said she didn't get it, but she did get it. And they were like, she must have just been really confused. Like her brain was switched around or whatever. And she didn't know that. How adorable that they don't get it. Y'all, let me tell y'all something I noticed about Karen. She is the tiniest person, but she's so freaking loud. She was like, I was nervous, like I was the one taking the test. And y'all know I always gotta throw some of my business in there. My sister, I have a sister who is she's a little thing too or whatever. And she's so freaking loud. My sister Tiny. And who else is loud? Oh, my bestie. She is just as loud as she wanna be. Like you wouldn't imagine the super girly girls and all that, and they're not, I'm not saying big girls are the only ones that can be loud, but I just feel like these tiny women, they just getting real loud. So y'all, all the kids in the confessional talking about where she can take them. I told y'all. But who's this girl that's standing there? Did I miss something? Who's the girl standing there with the long ponytail or whatever? And she was standing behind the kids and everything at first. Then she went and stood behind Darian, like they barely showed her, but they didn't, acknowledge who she was. If I missed something, please let me know who that is. I mean, is that Eric part two? I don't know. Like, is she a helper? Is she a family member? Is she a friend? Yeah, I must have missed something. All right. Let me know in the comments. Okay, so Dion and Gigi go to this holistic center, and the girl is explaining how much blood they're about to take out and the fact that they're going to pump it into one of the IV bags with oxygen O3 or something, she said, just to make it very heavily oxygenated when it goes back into her system. And she also explained that she does not cure cancer. They can't cure cancer. However, that can help out if she does decide to do chemo. It will help out with the side effects or whatever. So maybe when she's doing this, it'll still make her go and see a traditional doctor like Dion wants her to do. Okay, so Gigi said something very interesting. She said she came here because she thought they could cure cancer. And I'm like, no, you didn't, Gigi. You too grown and you too wise to think that this is going to cure cancer. You did not think that. Like, come on. And she's like, but it doesn't. You knew that already. Like, if that was the thing, everybody would be doing it. There obviously there's no cure, unfortunately. Y'all, cancer sucks so bad. But yeah, I just found that very interesting that she even let that come out of her mouth. You didn't think it was gonna cure cancer, girl. I mean, ma'am. Yeah, so Dion is sitting there trying to convince her to go and see a specialist that he found that helped out his friend. And she's like, "Really?" Um, and yeah, he's a good BSer. He knows what she is looking for, and so he played up on that. I'm not mad at it. He's just like, "Yeah, he said he doesn't treat the disease or whatever as, generic for everyone else. He treats you as a person and go in for a plan of attack for just you." I'm like, "Oh, he's a great BSer." But at this point, whatever works. Quick story, I have a family member who had it. And when I tell you, at the time, didn't think I was in love with this family member. However, just the thought of it was said that she did not want to have chemo or anything, and that is when I realized, no, 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 I love this lady because just the thought of her not fighting for it. I mean, I know it's not my situation or anything, but it affected me greatly. Just I was just so like, oh my gosh, she's got to do this. Like she has to fight, and thankfully she did, and she's okay. Thankfully, God is good. But I get where he's coming from. Like you'll do and say whatever to get them to fight. So I'm glad she agreed. All right, so now we back at the house, and the kids want to show Dion a song or whatever. Y'all, I'm gonna have to fast forward because when I tell you these kids sound horrible, these kids sound a goddamn fool. I don't like it. I don't want to listen to it, so I'm gonna fast forward this part. Oh wait, I'm stupid. I don't think she got her license. I think she got her permit because they're doing stuff. Yeah, she got her permit because they're doing stuff that, oh, excuse me, that you do when you get your permit. She's taking her to a parking lot or something to drive. Yeah, I'm so stupid. How old is she? I don't know why I thought she went in and just got her license. She's not 18. Okay, she got her permit. Still very good. Do you have to take a test to get your permit? Yeah, I don't remember. Isn't that terrible? I'm sure you got to take a test to get your permit. Okay, she got her permit. All right, so mom is taking Darian to the parking lot, and on the way, they're talking about Gigi. And she's saying how the kids are young, so they don't want to tell them everything and scare them. And I said, since when? Since when? We don't want to give them great detail and scare. Yes, you do. You want to make them cry for the camera? Sure, you do. But I guess she'll tell Darian, but she don't want to tell the kids. And that is a lie. The lie detector test determined that is a lie. You always tell these kids too much and want the reaction from them. So stop it. All right, she's taking Darian driving. She's doing pretty good. She says she's scared of going on the expressway and, well, they say highway. And mom is like, you're going tomorrow. Y'all, and I'm not stupid. I do know you can get your license at 16, but she didn't sound like she ever took like driver's ed or whatever in school. So I do know that at 18 you can just go in, take the test, and get your license. That's where I was kind of mixed up. But I do know that if you take driver's ed and all that or whatever, you can get your license at 16. So I'm not stupid. I just be forgetting because she's an older lady. So I can't remember all that stuff from a long time ago. But yeah, cute little scene. God bless Karen for being the one to teach her, because when I tell you, my kid drove me crazy when I was trying to teach her how to drive. I was just like, I can't do this. She needs her dad to do this. So listen, she's taking it in stride. It's the scariest thing because you don't have a brake on your side and you be pushing on that imaginary brake like crazy. But yeah, it's scary. You don't have a brake. So if something happened, you literally don't have a brake. Y'all, we at the doctor with Dion and Gigi, and the specialist just told her that according to the picture, she has a lesion, growth, whatever you want to call it, that's in between her lungs, and it's not supposed to be there. She's like, "Can you tell me what size it is?" He said, "Baseball size." Oh my God. And then he did it with his fingers, excuse me, and it's huge. And she's like, "Can you cut it out?" He says, "No, it's gone too far. It's grown too much. It's inoperable, but it's collapsing her lungs." Y'all, oh my God, heartbroken. And again, I'm going to give Deanna a pass for the tears flowing because I cannot imagine, don't want to imagine, don't ever want to hear any of this stuff or whatever. Like it's a lot. Um, but I do like the doctor's tone and the fact that he's like, "Listen, we're going to fight it." Hopefully, he's just not giving her, false hope, because he said his father passed of lung cancer. That doesn't mean that Gigi will. Everybody, is different. But yeah, very, very hard scene. It's real tough. Ooh, this is rough, you guys. Very, very rough. This is rough because I am not about to cry on this thing here. But I get it. Dion is all broken up. Gigi is all broken up, saying how she's tired. He don't want her to be tired. I get it. Like, this is your mom. Like, none of it. It's just not good. And the doctor is like saying he's not trying to give them false hope or whatever. He's trying to, tell them we're gonna fight. He did tell her that he is all about quantity over quality. No, I'm sorry, quality over quantity of life. And I'm like, no, I don't like that. I don't like the fact that he said that, but she was with it. But yeah, he's saying like instead of just being all super sickly, but to my knowledge, don't you only do chemo for a certain amount of time and then it's over with? So I don't know. I'm not well versed in all of it, but I don't know. I would like a whole lot of quantity of time with my loved ones. But I mean, I wouldn't want them to be in pain and suffering and all that. So, yeah, we see that next week it looks like the kids are singing again. Ill. And that is no disrespect to the kids. I just don't want to hear a whole bunch of singing. Like, not about it. But it's the season finale, so we're almost done. And we are going to hope and pray that season 4 is better. And we are definitely going to keep Gigi in our prayers because that's real life. Like, that's serious. And we want her to be okay. So, like I said, like he said, Lord, like I said, although we wanted drama, we don't want this type of drama with, like, we don't want anything to happen to her. So we are praying for you, Gigi. We're praying for the entire family. And if you are still here, thank you. You are the real MVP. If you have not already, please consider subscribing, and I will see you guys in the next video. Smooches.